Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode Season 4. We're heading into the fourth Grand Prix of the season, I believe. We are heading into the Spanish Grand Prix. I kind of jumped the gun last time out and said Monaco Grand Prix was next, but no, we are gonna do a pit stop in Spain, in Barcelona, and then head on to Monaco in the next episode. So let's see what the Spanish Grand Prix has in store for us, and hopefully we can have a good race like last time. If you guys haven't caught up with the series yet, make sure you check out the link in the description. There's a link to a playlist of all the F1 2021 My Team videos so far, so please be sure to take a look at them and catch up with the series. Now let's see what happens in the Barcelona Grand Prix, the Catalunya Grand Prix in Spain, and let's head on into the video. Before we continue though, just want to make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure that red button down below is pressed and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. F1 2021 My Team content will continue on the channel, as well as other gaming videos and other challenge videos, so please be sure to stick around, join the community, and support the channel while you're at it. Thank you guys for the support, thank you for subscribing, and let's move on with the Spanish Grand Prix. Marketing department.
We'd like your input on.
Okay, what's the input? Our social media team would like the budget approval for the proposed new online video series. Focuses on Raikkonen's day-to-day. Sure, fine.
I appreciate you taking the time to help out.
Alright, that was easy. PSD sponsorship renewal. Let's take a look if there's other sponsors that are more worthy of it. We'll just sign with PSD again. I think it's one of the most straightforward ones out there. Alright, we gotta take a look at our R&D progress. Let's take a look at the progress history. Williams and Alfa Romeo are going head to head right now in the midfield. We are ahead of Alpine and are just behind AlphaTauri right now. I wonder what upgrades everyone else has done. I think Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren are saving up resource points, or they have maximum cars right now, so we'll see how they progress, but let's take a look at our progress. We do have the MGUH improved materials coming through. I am thinking of splashing the cash on durability because I do not need engine components combusting halfway through the early stages of the season. Right now we've already lost a turbocharger, so let's try to get some of these in soon. I'm gonna invest heavily on the gearbox and energy store, and hopefully we're out of points there. Hopefully these will come in time. We do have some cash available. Let's do the plank that failed. Let's try to get that in before Monaco. And is there anything else? Okay, we can do rear wing outer strakes. That could come in time for the Monaco Grand Prix. So a lot of upgrades coming in again for the next video. So that is good to see. All right, without further ado, let's head on into the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Let's see if the Spanish Grand Prix has any surprises for the season. Welcome to qualifying at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's going to be an interesting Grand Prix today because just like in Portimao, it's going to be a little bit of rain and also dry. So it's going to be a very much, the race is going to be dependent very much on strategy. So today we're going to try and expand on our knowledge of strategy and attempt to get some solid points by executing the best possible strategy we can come up with. Of course, Su Elite Racing is famous for its strategies, so hopefully we can get a good one in today. So FP1 always just practice runs on the Spanish Grand Prix circuit, ERS management as well as race strategy, both done on the hard compound tire, and I think hard compound tires are the best strategy to go for in the dries, but considering that the longest period of time during the race is going to be under wet or fully wet conditions, we are going to have to take a gamble here. It's not really relevant information anymore that we could use hards because it's going to be probably like the last 8 laps is going, no, not even, maybe even 5 laps is going to be on dries if any condition turns that quickly. Like the rain might stop sooner than later, so it really much depends on what the weather decides to do. But we're going to take a risk here. We are going to take a risk by going out on a wet setup on the car during the dry qualifying session. What does that mean? Well, the car doesn't handle very well using the wet setup. So I wonder if I'll be able to get a competitive lap time in. I don't know what the AI is going to go for. Do they all have wet setups on already? Who knows? But we're definitely going to be trying to get into Q2 today. If we can't, we're going to take a grid penalty with all the engine components. Mainly because we did lose one, the turbocharger. We lost that one at China. Yeah, the Chinese Grand Prix. Because after 5 laps, we had an engine combustion. So we're going to have to see if we can get a lap done in the fully wet setup. So let's speed up time here. We're going to take the risk. Let's load our setup, the Spain wet setup, and this is how it looks. We got fuel load, aerodynamics 1111, which is quite aggressive, 90, 55, 2.5 to 0.09, 0.2 on the geometry, suspension 111, 111 for 8, and then pressures and the front brake bias, of course, is like so, and the tire pressures are like so. Now, is that a good setup? We'll see. So let's head on out now and see if we can set a lap time. First lap, let's see if that's good enough to get us anywhere higher. Nope. P19. That's not out of the drop zone, so we gotta try one more lap. Alright, slightly improved. Let's see. We're not getting any faster. That's a shame. Alright, we're going to take grid penalties. We're going to call it quits. Took a massive risk and it didn't pay off, but hopefully it can pay off tomorrow on race day. So Max Verstappen with the fastest lap, 1:11.7. So it looks like everyone's still running their dry setups. Kimi Räikkönen P12, so he makes it through to the next round of qualifying. We sit P19, but of course we're going to sit back at the grid with a massive grid penalty. Latifi, Schumacher, Schwartzman, Aiken, and Mazepin follow us, bowing out of Q1. So let's see what happens on race day. It's going to be an exciting one with rain and dry, so hopefully we can play our strategy to perfection.
Welcome along then to what promises to be another fascinating Spanish Grand Prix, a race which saw Max Verstappen win on his first ever appearance with the Red Bull team in 2016. This after the dramatic coming together of Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg on the first lap. Will we see more moments for the scrapbook here today? It's 730 metres from pole position down to a slippery turn 1 here, the first of 16 corners around this 2.89 mile racetrack. The long, wide turn 3 and the uphill right-hander of turn 9 can both be taken full throttle in the right conditions, but I doubt very much we'll be seeing any of that today. And I'm joined once again by Anthony Davidson to bring you the lowdown for today's race. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Pierre Gasly alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Leclerc, Perez, Carlos Sainz and Norris, Hamilton, Bottas, Tsunoda and Daniel Ricciardo, Giovinazzi, Ocon, Kimi Räikkönen and Russell, Stroll, Eilert, Mick Schumacher and Jack Aitken, Mazepin, Latifi, Schwartzman, they've taken a grid penalty, and the Golden Boy. That's it then, it's time to go racing, as we head to trackside for today's race.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Top 10 finish seems to be unlikely considering it's pouring rain. I don't know if I have the pace for it, but let's see. 19 laps or so on the wets. Maybe we'll get an interstint soon, so we'll see how the rain, alters itself throughout the race. But here we go, going for a wet start here in Spain. 5 red lights, and away we go from P22. Slow start. I think I could have done it better, but there's no traction. There is no grip whatsoever. P18. Okay. Alright, right behind Räikkönen. Sliding into P13. I can't see anything ahead of me. Do you guys see anything? I can't see much through this spray. Thanks for the nudge there, Giovinazzi.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshals have managed to clear it up in time and there are no plans for a safety car right now.
Okay, P11. Can we do it? Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Giovinazzi's trying a move. We'll guard the inside line, make him go long. That's how you defend. Vamos. Oh, this is treacherous conditions, mate. I have like no grip whatsoever. Alright. Losing grip on the cars ahead, but Giovinazzi's trying a move, so we're gonna guard the inside line. There's a yellow flag. Is someone retiring? Nicholas Latifi's out, okay.
The rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while.
No safety car, by the way. Losing grip to Ricardo. How do they have so much grip through those turns? Weather report.
It's hard to say if inters or wets are better right now.
Do we take the risk? Box this lap.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
We're gonna put on the inters. Cause I have no grip right now. No one's stopping yet, so... Huh. No one's stopping yet. So I'm gonna go one more lap and see if people bite. I'm curious to see what Giovinazzi's gonna switch to.
It's not a perfect situation, but I don't think we have cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Okay. You see? I think it's still wet. Weather report.
This rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Inters and wets will probably have similar pace at the moment.
Okay, if inters and wets are gonna be similar, I'm gonna switch over to inters because my wets are overheating. And I'm losing grip, you see? So it is time for inters, I think. Oh, teammates in pits too. Alright, we're moving on to inters. Yes, new inters are prepared. My tires are overheating, look at that. We're double stacking. Hopefully it's a good gamble that we've taken here. I think everyone's going in, so it's good to see. 2.9, okay. Bit slow.
Release. Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
5-second time penalty. Oh, safety car.
The safety car is being deployed. Drop your speed. Our delta is too
Oh
low.
dear.
Risk a penalty.
Schwartzman's out.
Slow your pace immediately.
Okay, there's a safety car for a crash between Mazepin and Schwartzman by the looks of it. That's helpful.
Give that position back. We are under safety car conditions and cannot.
Oh, why?
Return the position.
Come on, make it through. Get past me, bro. Oh, I lost a position because of VSC. Bull. BS. That's absolute BS. I hate it. I absolutely hate why there's a delta before safety car queue. Makes no sense. Just let them drive. And it's always broken for the player, not the AI. So, absolute rubbish.
Okay, clear.
Not quite sure what happened with... Who was it? Ocon? I was just driving right next to him and then boom, he's out. Beached himself. Oh, shucks. Let's try to get a move done here on Bottas. Oh, that was brave. P10. Not gonna lie, it's so frustrating staying behind Ricardo.
2 laps until the pit window. You'll be on into
2 laps. I don't know when the rain is gonna stop though. Our tires look pretty worn out, to be honest. Alright, Paris is pulling the trigger. Are they going on to dries? I doubt it. I think they're putting on new inters. I don't know why they would do that. Dry stint is coming. Yeah, they just switched on to
The car in front
new
is
inters.
1.6 seconds.
I'm putting a huge bet on this.
In this lap, push now.
I'm putting a huge risk on this. We're leading the Grand Prix. Weather report.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now. It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there.
Oh,
We're attempting
fudge
to manage
off. Fudge off, seriously. If it's another engine problem.
Okay,
Oh,
like a mechanical failure. We're going to have to ask you to find a safe spot to retire. Sorry about that.
A real team effort which has paid off in spades. A great victory here at the Spanish Grand Prix. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sport that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
I'm this close to crying because we were on target with a marvelous chance to get on the podium because we were going to extend the intermediate tire stint, but engine failure again. What the F is the durability department doing? Swear to God.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Golden Boy. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula 1.
Oh man, I am so angry. Verstappen, Leclerc and Gasly on the podium. Norris, Perez, Sainz, Hamilton, Tsunoda, Ricardo and Bottas in the points. Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Russell, Ocon, Stroll, Eilert, Schumacher, Aiken, and Mazepin round out the finishers with Latifi, Schwartzman, and myself not finishing the race. I was so close to a podium, and I can't believe my durability department is full of doofuses. We are P9 with only 14 points to our name. Max Verstappen and Perez still going strong in the front. Looks like Verstappen has the upper hand at the early stages of the season. P6 for the team. 15 points, no points gained at all in recent Grand Prix, so we may look to doing a driver swap mid-season, which is rare, but maybe. Red Bull in the lead and Ferrari in P2. We should be up there, but we can't find ourselves anywhere close to the top 2. I'm just livid after that one. I just don't know what else to say because I'm absolutely angry at our durability department. They just can't seem to get their things right. Our durability department is looking pretty good. We're looking solid with our upgrades, but we just can't get a durable engine. Is it just the Ferrari engine being poor? It might be that too. I think it's a combination of our durability department being full of idiots as well as the Ferrari engine being very, very unreliable. So maybe for the next season we're gonna just have to ditch Ferrari and look elsewhere. I think Renault was a good one. It's quite durable, so I think we might sign with them again. Maybe Mercedes or Honda is also an option as we look forward. But right now we have this stupid engine to deal with. Wove our way straight up through the field for the most part. Found ourselves in P10. Really struggled behind Ricardo, but just didn't know how to get past him. But the engine failure really grabbed us by the ankle. We were so close to getting some points, I think, because some solid points, by the way, not just 1 point, but a solid number of points because of our stint. The dry stint was coming, so hopefully we could have switched tires and then saved it at the end, but it is what it is. Gotta work with the team again, try to figure something out, and we'll head on to the Monaco Grand Prix, which is next time out. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. F1 2021 My Team content will continue on the channel, so please be sure to stick around, join this community, and also support the channel while you're here. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching today's video. Hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, I can even focus on sleeping. You're so pretty, every day I'm thinking, baby, could you help me, cause I'm freezing. If it wants to see me, it's cause you miss me.